That it's you who must transform your mind. A monk or the Buddha can only guide you. Bodhisattvas can only guide you, right? It's up to you. Akkhataro tathagata. Buddhas are guides. They guide you through. And they guide you through in order for you, in order to help you, so that you can guide yourself through. Right? Thank you very much. So by the power of Buddha, Dharma and Sangha, the noble holy triple gem, by the power of all Dharma practice, may you be well, happy, and peaceful. Any questions? It's a hard topic. I want to simplify that.
Most of the time we tend to be forgetful. Sometimes we burn our soup,
Right. It's not. Yeah.
Many people say, how come you are Buddhist? You can't be so mindful. Why you make such a big mistake?
Yeah, because others think of Buddhist in the abstract.
Yeah.
They just think, if you are a Buddhist, you must be ideal, and there's an ideal Buddhist.
Perfect.
There's no such
Perfect.
thing. Yeah, perfect Buddhist. So that's why in the Western world, of course, in the Judeo-Christian societies, why they love Buddhism means they say it's very pragmatic. I mean, it's a case-by-case situation. So given the case, you deal with that. And once you have done that, if the society wants you to expect to deal with all the cases the way you successfully dealt with that particular case, actually they are wrong, not you. Because they think that you must be perfect. Also, you know what? As a Buddhist, you could deal with that situation. Why not now? I don't know. You are not Buddhist anymore? So that's their problem, right? I would always, you know what? You are talking from the wrong perception. And then, so that's why. So we need to, you may lose, and but those who know that, that's why they, in America, most people know that it's very hard, extremely humanly impossible to move all moments into a garland of spiritual moments. You cannot do that. And this moment you are zero tolerance, and 100% angry. Next moment you are calm down, you are calm, and you are quiet, and the next moment is mixed like that. So what is important is to deal with the situation, right? When you talk about our psychology, it is the moments. When we talk about our social life, it is the situations. Moments, our mental situation, mental conditions or moments, and on societal level, on social level, it is a situation. And when we deal with our social life, we cannot maintain a perfect social life. There's nothing called perfect social life, right? Thank you for bringing up that question, because in highly materialistic American society, people dream of perfection. As I say, there's nothing called perfection. And then some American say, you talk about emptiness, right? Yes. And then I say, those who think that they can be perfect, right? Unless you understand, unless you realize emptiness, you will never be perfect. Because it is a process, a long process. You just run through moments. As you run through moments, you retain your unshaken mind. And sometimes you are totally down. And sometimes you are less unshaken. And sometimes you are more shaken. And then more unshaken, less shaken. And then given the situation, as long as you maintain your equanimity, upekha, and before negative and positive situations, and then most of the time you fail, and the next moment next time you will achieve something, you will get through it. So that's how it happens. So, but still, sometimes just because others say, sometimes you may think that how to be a constant Buddhist, and we use that word in in America. Then I say, no, not a constant Buddhist. We don't have constant. We call it frequent. It's like now in the West, since I went to Montreal, one priest, somebody is a mendicant monk, Catholic. I lived in his church for 2 weeks. He asked me, the Benedictine priest, whether I was a vegetarian. I said, it's good to be a vegetarian. I am non-vegetarian, but I don't eat meat. So, and then that was my answer. And then he told me, oh, okay, it's very hard. Oh, you may be a frequent vegetarian. Yes, frequent vegetarian. Yeah, then I started using that word. Then I asked certain professors in English in America whether it's okay to etymologically correct to call frequent Buddhist. Yes, that's perfect. Frequent Buddhist. You try to be Buddhist as frequent as possible. Try to be Buddhist means you try to be spiritual. You try to be, correct. You try to be a correct human being on a frequent basis. Then that's why we would say, because Buddhism is not for Buddhists, not only for Buddhists. Dharma is for everybody, but it's for everybody, you practice that. And it's a different story that there's an initiation process, and we don't convert people, as I just mentioned yesterday at Central Temple. Rather we help people transform. And I also don't transform yourself, I don't transform you. I just help you transform yourself. And we don't convert others, right? Conversion is bad. It's bad, it's really bad. In America, there are so many people who have come to practice Buddhism, Dharma, and they say, no, we don't convert. It's not good. And we could just preach to the people. We could just tell people, this is our message. It's up to the people. When I built the temple in Canada in 2004, there was a unanimous decision that the temple be named after a possible. Come and see. When you read Venerable Ravula's what the Buddha taught, he says Buddhism means a come and see doctrine, not come and believe. Right? Americans hate that. If I ask him, okay, come, this is my Buddhist temple, you know what, this is the Buddha. And then so this Buddha looks slim, right? Oh, don't say that. If I said that and they feel offended, sometimes they would apologize, sometimes they feel sorry for them. Then I would say, yes, some Buddhas look skinny, some slim, some fat, and then this one is, yeah, this is slim. Yeah, that's right. And they are so happy. Why? This one doesn't feel offended. So they keep coming. They love that. So it has to be liberal. You go at your own speed in Buddhist practice. Monks and nuns, monastic, they have a different. They are supposed to have a different daily routine, different schedule, and they have to abide by different rules and regulations because they have that's a chosen path. If chosen, they have to stick to them, right? Otherwise, leave that. But whereas as lay practice, more Buddhists are, most of Buddhists in the world are lay, not monks and monastics. And then let the monks and let the monastics take care of their own path. When you practice, you have to, that's what Buddha said, a Buddhist monk is like a swan, and then a lay person is a peacock. Peacock is beautiful because of his feathers. A swan can, and peacocks are very passionate. When they would always stick to the same forest, same bushes. And where a swan can fly high, a swan can very easily leave a lake and where it would stick to for some time and then leave to another place. While peacocks find it difficult to leave the place, the forest. And swan is less beautiful. Buddha called him less beautiful, not ugly, less beautiful. Peacock is extremely beautiful. Lay people are peacocks, right? Monks are swans. And then, but the thing is, lay